Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Mixtape Moth, and today I'm gonna hit y'all with a review of the new Styles P and Havoc album entitled Wreckage Manner. Let's get to it. Alright, so this is the highly anticipated collaborative album between two New York veteran OGs, Styles P and Havoc. Now, Styles P is the ever consistent and prolific MC coming out of Yonkers, who most would agree puts out the best solo projects from the Locks. Whereas Havoc, who represents the infamous Queensbridge as a top 10 hip-hop producer of all time, and his rapping ability is nothing to scoff at either. Now, this is the second Styles P album to drop in 2021, as his Ghosting project was released back in July, and this will be the third album that Havoc has produced in its entirety for the year. He also raps a lot more on here than the other two. So, on paper, this seems like the dream collaboration for hip-hop traditionalists and fans of grimy New York hip-hop. We're still definitely fiending for that Method Man and Havoc album, but in the meantime, we will gladly accept the Styles P and Havoc album. The opener, Fuck Around, kicks things off in an ultra gritty manner. The Havoc beat is backed by ominous keys, brutal drums, and a cinematic horn riff that is applied on the hook. On this record, Styles P reminds us that even though he's now a mature OG in the healthy juice industry, he will still lay you out if you press him. It's very true to form for Styles P and a solid way to set this off. I have no complaints. The following track, Move How We Wanna, finds the two OGs trading bars over a pleasant and dreamy soul sample. It's more angelic and mellow than the opener, that's for sure. I feel the hook is pretty memorable as it gives off a laid back anthem kind of flavor. Styles P raps, never made wishes, I just put the coke on mama dishes. Thought about the road to riches, word to the snorkel that G-Rap wore. So he's paying homage to the legendary Kool G Rap and his classic Road to Riches song. Havoc also gave us a solid verse. Yeah, it's an overall dope record that you can't go wrong with. Then on the third song, Fiend 4, we get a mafioso-like instrumental with somber strings and knocking drums from Hav. There's just an overcast and gray quality to this. It feels like wintertime. While I feel Styles P did his thing, to me it was Hav who stood out as having the better verse. He cold-bloodedly raps, I'm on you clowns like a magnifier, and you laying there in a box, the only thing that can satisfy us. Around your neck, I probably wrap a wire, drop a body in the woods like you got hit by a tractor tire. So while we can always anticipate these types of menacing, ominous raps from Hav, he seems a little more murderous and pissed off than usual. Right after is the up-tempo banger, Pay Me in Cash. Now, this has a neck snapping beat from Hav with a booming 90s aesthetic. It's all about having that money correct when Styles P comes to collect. Styles P also takes some shots at rappers who have the mediocre bars, as he states, you just rapping on the record, you ain't spaz. Then Havoc eerily adds, the pound will lay you down and will lift you. But overall, the frenetic energy to this beat makes it a standout. Although it is the subsequent track, 21 Gun Salute, that is easily one of the best three songs from the album. The beat is dark, chilly, and grimy, almost reminding me of Havoc's style of production for murder music. The two do an ill back and forth over this unsettling beat, and they also paint a picture of what it was like growing up in the old New York. Styles P proclaims, come from a place where you gotta be live and nobody gives a fuck about your positive vibes. So, this isn't for the sensitive auto crooners. Rather, this is that box cutting and ice pick stabbing rap. Havoc also vividly raps, I come from a place where it's on, couldn't get you, then we nabbing your moms. From a birthplace of Marley Marl, Nas, and Mob, crack was king, we was screaming peace to the gods. So he's taking you back to the late 80s and early 90s era in Queensbridge when both crack and that 5% influence was prevalent in the New York streets. Yeah, I can't say enough good things about this track, honestly. Then Havoc samples the King of New York theme music on the next track, YO to QB, and you will probably also remember that Havoc used this same sample back in 1996 for the dope posse cut Give It Up Fast, which featured Nas and Big Noyd. This beat will definitely give you those classic mafioso organized crime vibes. Styles P has a fire verse. This that old ghost on that rah-rah, no cap, bringing on your cap and your Zaza, shooter in the Maserati, another in the Mazda. I also liked when Havoc stated, YO to QB, QB to YO, both places is sacred like the pyramids in Cairo. And this is very true, as both of those hoods hold a special significance for hip hop heads, especially in New York. The tempo then slows down a bit for the following track, Havoc and the Ghost. Over this more laid back and reflective beat, the two rap about staying true and never changing up. Havoc recalls, remember when every day was a Henny day? Now it's offshore accounts, using any excuse to get away. Been writing lately, jotting my thoughts, can't put the pen away. The mellower vibes do continue on the next song, Good as Gold. Now this has the slowest beat on the project, but it's a nice change up sonically as Havoc laces us with some ultra smooth production. Here, Havoc gives props to De La Soul with the following lines. Plug 1, HAVO. Plug 2, Styles P. Sold that De La Soul to fiends that sold they soul. While Styles P reminds us that he's still on the block, but now his living is more clean. Yeah, overall, another solid record. The second to last track is Hymn to Him. Here we get more of an ethereal beat with minimal percussion and its wailing guitar riff. I want to say production-wise, this has more of a recent DJ Muggs, Alchemist, or Derringer feel. As a whole, it's a cool track, although it's probably my least favorite if I had to pick one, but it's still decent. Then the album wraps up with the single Nightmares to Dreams. Havoc supplies us with a gritty piano and organ-backed beat, and this nostalgia production really personifies the essence of grimy New York hip hop. Styles P gave us one of his better performances on the whole project. I just love his rhyme scheme in the pocket he was flowing in. He pays homage to the great early 90s rap group Das Effects with the following lines. Smoking weed is the medicine without the side effects. Reflect on high school, me and Lon playing Das Effects. This was easily the dopest song on the project and a fantastic way to close it out. Overall, I give this album a rating of 4 mics. Hav and Styles P bless fans with some high quality New York street rap, plain and simple. Not only did Havoc deliver on the production front, but he reminded us of his strengths as an MC, as I feel rapping wise, he sounded focused and hungry throughout. Now, Styles P didn't disappoint as expected, but Havoc clearly held his own. And there were some songs in which I feel Havoc had the better verse. I mean, this is exactly the kind of product that you would expect when two high-level New York veterans link up. Everything about this project was solid to dope. And it's an ideal soundtrack for lacing your Timberlands up tight during these frigid upcoming months. My favorite tracks include Move How We Move, Fiend 4, Pay Me in Cash, 21 Gun Salute, YO to QB, Good as Gold, and Nightmares to Dreams. Let me know what you thought about this album in the comment section. It's your boy Mixtape Moth. I'm signing out, but be sure to hit that like button and please subscribe. As always, it's peace and blessings. Styles P, HAVOC, Wreckage Manner 1.